Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Nanna-M. My name is Lynn and it's a lifestyle channel and I do all kinds of everything. So if you think that's something that you might be interested in and you're new and you've only just stumbled across my channel, please stay till the end and I would love it if you would consider subscribing. But if you're a returning viewer and a subscriber, thank you very much. If you are one of my subscribers, you will know that I am going to do from now up to Christmas a baking Sunday. Every Sunday I'm going to bake a cake or something. Might not bake it, but there will be something because not everybody likes to bake. So I'm going to throw a few things in that you don't need to bake. You just put them together. But this is a little extra one thrown in because I just fancied making some cookies. So today's video is all about making chocolate crinkle cookies. So as I always say, make yourself a cuppa, put your feet up and enjoy watching me bake crinkle cookies. Chocolate crinkle cookies. That's a lot to say, it's 3 C's. Anyway, first of all, I will show you what you need, the ingredients. So I'll just try and fetch you with me if I can. I don't like turning the camera off if I can help it. There you go. So what we've got here is 2 eggs, a tablespoon of baking powder. We've got 1½ cups of sugar. Now I've used 1/2 cup of castor sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of icing sugar. The recipe initially called for 1½ cups of icing sugar, but I've tweaked it and this is what I like to do. So you can do whichever you like. A tablespoon of vanilla essence, 1¼ cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, and 1/4 cup of unsalted butter and a pinch of salt. I find it difficult to do butter in cups, so I've measured it for you and it weighs 55 grams. So, and when you're doing your cups of all-purpose flour, it's got to be loose, not packed. So, but that, yeah, the butter is 55 grams. So that's all you need for this recipe. So I'll bring you back again now. You can do it by hand, should you choose. But I'm going to use my electric, I don't know what you call it. I forgot what you call it. This thing. What's it called? Anyway, that blender, whatever it is. So I'll take you over to that side and we'll crack on with this recipe. So first of all, what you've got to do is you've got to put all your dry ingredients in a bowl and sift them. So we'll do that. In fact, I'm going to bring you back. And I'll turn you down. Okay, so I've got my bowl, I've got my sugar, I've got my baking powder, my cocoa, and my 1¼ cups of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to sieve that. I should have got a bigger bowl, but it doesn't matter. break it up a bit. Oops. These cookies, the reason I've chosen these is because they do look quite a bit festive. And I suppose if you wanted to, you could decorate them with like an iced holly leaf and some berries on the top, make it look like a little Christmas pudding. But I'm just doing mine plain for the purpose of this video, just to show you. Because I really do like these cookies. Definitely get yourself a bigger bowl. And you know, I had one here. So it just goes to show. I had a Nanna moment. I have a lot of those recently. Now then, when that's gone through there, it's going in my blender. Okie doke. Get rid of that. Fetch this across and put it in my blender. I'm going to spoon it in, otherwise I'll make a mess. I know I will. It'll go everywhere. So that's going in there. Because you don't always want a cake, just cake, do you? You want cookies, maybe some mousse. You want different things, don't you? You don't just want a choice of cake. Right, so that's all the dry ingredients in there. And then you add your butter. 55 grams of butter, or quarter cup, whichever you choose to do. I'm assuming it was originally an American recipe. Probably was. They're good at cookies, aren't they? This has got a crack in it. This will be noisy now, so sorry. Making sure that that's evenly dispersed, really. That looks about right. So now I'll get my eggs. Tablespoon of vanilla. Got my eggs here. You see, tablespoon of vanilla. Seems a lot, but it just gives it that extra oomph. If you know what I mean. Give this a bit of a whisk. I haven't got my pinny on today, my headband, because it's not really a Nana's Sunday Bakes. And my pinny's been washed and it's on the maiden drying. And I've tied my hair up, but I kind of made it a thing now, that pinny and the headband on a Sunday. So I'm just keeping that for Sundays. in. Right, so now I'm going to add this to this mixture. And I'm going to pulse it till it comes together. Are you ready for the noise? See how it's changing now. Right, let's have a look. And that's what it looks like now. So I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. So I'll bring you over here. Look at my worktop now. I'm going to transfer this. Very sticky. Get it all off. Because that could be one cookie. That could. Really sticky gooey. But that's what we want. So now that gets transferred. I'm going to put mine in a dish. Transfer that to a dish. Make sure it's all combined. And it is, yeah. Look at that gooey goodness. Woo! Please don't turn out, I'll cry. Because you know what baking's like. You can do it 10 times and it's perfect. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't turn out. Do you know what I did the other day? I accidentally picked up corn flour instead of icing sugar. And I kept thinking, this isn't right. This mixture's not right. No, now I know why. Let's throw it away. So, it happens to the best of us. I just think to myself, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You learn, don't you? So that has taught me now that I am going to put labels on the top of my containers so that I don't make that mistake again. Has anybody else done that? Maybe not with the corn flour, but with something else. Put something in that you shouldn't have done. I'll tell you what I did do once. I sprayed under my arms with hairspray. Thought it was deodorant. Not looking properly, just rushing in the morning. I thought that don't feel right. I spent all day like that. No. Hey, goodness me. What do we like? Right, that'll do. That's good enough. Can't get any more out of there. So that is going to get covered up now. And I will keep that now. It has to go in the fridge to set up a bit. It's not too runny, so we haven't done too badly. For an hour. So that's what I'll do. I'll cover it with cling film, then it doesn't take up any of the smells in the fridge. Just in case you've got anything in there that'll transfer. And then we shall bake our cookies. What do you think? Not difficult, is it? At all. Right. I'll have a good clean up. I'll just get the cling film. I'll have a clean up and then I'll come back in an hour and show you what I do next. There you go. I shall see you in an hour. Bye for now. Hello. I put mine in the freezer to speed things up a bit. So that's been in the freezer for half an hour. So just makes it easy to work with. So I'll show you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to weigh it and divide it into around about 45 to 50 grams. So I'll show you. And then I'll do them all and then bring you back because you don't want to watch that. It's boring, isn't it? So I've got it on grams. That's 61. That's 46, so that'll do. I'm just going to put them in piles like that. $34, $45. So I'll bring you back when I've got all my mixture divided out. 41, 53. 49, 47. That'll do. So I'll bring you back as soon as they're all weighed. Okay, so I've divided mine up into more or less equal measures, between 45 and 48 grams. And I put them back in the fridge just to firm up a little bit. So I'm going to put my gloves on because I can't stand messy hands. And I'll show you what we do now. So I've got my oven preheating. It's 190, but if you've got a fan assisted oven, I do it at 180. So I'll just tip the camera down and then you can see what I'm going to be doing. Okay. Right. So I've got my individual bits. I'm going to take one. It's very, very sticky. Roll it in a ball. Roll it in icing sugar. Like that. Till it's covered. And then place it on your baking tray. Next one. This is why you don't want it too soppy. If you need to put it in the freezer for a bit, put it in the freezer, but don't forget about it. you won't be able to separate it. So I will crack on with the rest of these and bring you back and show you when I've done them all. Like little snowballs, aren't they? Okay, bring you back in a minute. Okay, so I've rolled mine, rolled them in the dough. I just had a little bit left, so I've just made one giant one and rolled it there ready, and I'll just bake that one on its own after. So I've got mine on my lined baking tray, got some parchment paper on there, and I've got 12. And all you do is just push it down a tiny weeny bit like that. Not too much, tiny weeny bit, because they'll spread. Like that. My oven's preheated now, so they can go straight in. Right. So, I'll point you where you can see. There you go. So they're going in now for between 10 and 12 minutes. Probably 12. So, as soon as they've baked, I'll bring them out, put them on let them cool a bit. Don't move them right away. And then when they've cooled, I'll put them on my wire rack that I've got ready. And show you what they look like. Do a taste test. That's the best part of baking. The taste test. But what's going on here? Anyway, never mind. Worry about that one after Christmas. So I've just had a parcel delivered. Do you want to have a look at it? Wait a minute. M&S. So that'll be coming up soon. That and a few more little bits. Not much, not much. I really do not need anything else. Absolutely do not need anything else. Maybe the odd bra. No, I don't need tights. I don't need anything. We'll see. Maybe a scarf. Don't know. Okay, so I'll bring you back shortly and then we can take a look at these chocolate crinkle cookies. I'm excited. So this is the tip for this video, this baking video, and it's from the lovely Gina. So thank you, Gina. And she says that if you ground up your eggshells, you can feed them either to your dog or feed your plants with them. But if you're feeding them to your dog, they must be cooked eggshells, if you know what I mean. So do a boiled egg, whatever, then you can ground those up. But if it's just because you've broken egg, if you're doing a fried egg, well then those eggshells can only be used on your plants. But I like that idea because I don't like waste of any kind. And what's good for, there must be something in the eggshells that plants like and your animals like. So thank you for that one, Gina. Keep them coming. They're out of the oven. They've been cooling now for, I would say, probably about 15-20 minutes, maybe, something like that. Still a little bit tepid, but I was so excited to show them you. I can't wait any longer. So I'll show them you while they're still on the rack. Wait till you see these Bobby Dazzlers. Tip you down, are you ready? Woo! Look at them. I was thinking, like, for Christmas, You know, like you can go to Asda, I don't think they do it in Tesco, but they usually sell like little icing things, so they like holly berries and leaves. I was thinking if you wanted to do these for Christmas, they look really Christmassy if you like add 2 leaves or 3 with a little berry in the middle and you just stuck it on with chocolate. Or even icing sugar. You could stick it on with icing sugar. And how cute would they look for Christmas? So that's just another idea. So, you know the bit that I had left and I made a giant one? That's still warm. That's that. So me and Harvey will eat this one. Well, we'll eat them all probably. But look, look. Oh, look at that. So, I'll tip you up and you can watch me make a mess of myself. Tasting this. Oh, it's so gooey. What do you think? Mmm. Mmm. Very chocolatey, very chewy, very sweet. And I reckon, yeah, you could probably get away with a cup of sugar instead of a cup and a half. So I'd probably just use the brown and the castor sugar and just leave the icing sugar out. Because you've got the icing sugar, haven't you, rolled on top and everything, so that makes it sweeter. But they are chewy, chocolatey, delicious. Make a nice present. So let me know what you think about these beautiful chocolate crinkle cookies. So, that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. I know time is precious, especially at the moment. Everybody's kind of like gearing up towards Christmas. I'm a little bit late as far as YouTube goes. I know that people have already decorated their houses. I haven't had time to do that, what with everything that's gone on out the front and everything. And I don't make a fuss anyway at Christmas, so. But I will video me putting my tree up and whatever little bits extra I decide to do. So I'm looking forward to that, and of course the wreath. So that being said, thank you so much for popping in. And I hope, fingers crossed, to see you on the next one. And it would be lovely if you would leave a comment and let me know what you think of these biscuits. Give me a thumbs up if you think they're nice. And share it with your friends if you think they might like to make it. Press the share button. Thank you. I shall see you on the next one. Bye for now. Love you all. Bye-bye.